What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial advisor. Welcome to my channel. Alright. What up, Swirls? What's up?
Hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Baby deletion. Yeah, that's still hot. That's still squeezing. Baby deletion is still squeezing. I didn't think it would, but here we are. So we talked about it yesterday. Well, EVFM and ENDP are both still squeezing, but seems like the hot stock is EVFM. Not too many people care about ENDP. But yeah, we talked about it yesterday, last week and yesterday, and today it was hot stock again. So we're gonna cover it. Don't know why this is hot right now, but yeah, baby deletion is still squeezing. And what up, Brucey baby? What's up?
Hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. And Punk Skater, what's up? What is up, my fellow traders? Do you guys think SPY got rejected at 385 today? We'll take a look at that very shortly. I didn't really get to look at the at SPY today. I was working on some Patreon stuff. But yeah, we'll take a look at that real quick after we're done with this opening scene here. And Beelzebub, what's up, dude? Saiga went straight up, then straight down. I didn't see that one either. But we did cover Saiga a couple weeks ago. Not much retail momentum. It was for like a couple days, and then didn't hear from it again. So we'll check that out too. But alright, guys. So appreciate everyone for being here. So today is Wednesday, July 6th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. Uh-oh, hitting some lag. And yeah, today we're doing the show from Tendy Town. Yes, I will take it. So, you know, it was pretty sideways all day until the Fed minutes came out at 2 o'clock Eastern. And yeah, it looks like the market liked it for whatever reason. We'll get to what the Fed actually said in the meeting very shortly when we cover the articles, when we get to the news today. But it wasn't much and kind of expected. So I guess it was kind of priced in, or it wasn't as bad as people thought. But yeah, looks like the market reacted positively to the Fed minutes. So I'm certainly not complaining. And yeah, we're finishing in Tendytown today. So I hope you guys made some fat tendies. What up, Zach? What's up? Got whatever the direction of SPY now. Well, SPY, it went up today. So I hope it doesn't go down. Mullen is mooning after market. It went up 1 cent in after hours. Yeah, just wait for it. Nuclear Moash, just wait for it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Mullen is, haven't heard about that one in a while. Last week it was hot when, the Fortune 500 reveal was supposed to happen. Didn't happen, and, it is still top 10 StockTwits, but we haven't had much price action on that lately. But yeah, shout out to Mullen. Fed minutes was a bull trap. I sure hope not. But it did go up today. So I'm not complaining. But I would not be surprised if it is, in fact, a bull trap. But alright, guys. Oh, man, it's hot again. I need to stop doing shows in the summer with a shirt and tie. Because I'm sweating like crazy. Alright. So, yeah. Appreciate everyone for being here. Hope you guys made some fat tendies. And all right, let's get started. So got a great show for you guys today. Shouldn't take too long. Don't have too much content today. Probably hour and a half to 2 hours again. We have quite a bit of articles today, so maybe we'll finish like an hour 45. We'll see. But yeah, as always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. Today I got 5 articles. 4 of them about crypto. One about Binance, one about Voyager, one about potential tax write-offs for people who got affected by all this Ponzi stuff going on. One about FTX, and then we'll get to the Fed Minutes news. So 5 articles. And then today, once again, we're going to analyze EVFM for the TA, Evofem Biosciences. Did it yesterday. Major price action again today. Still a hot stock on StockTwits, so we'll cover that once again. A few honorable mentions, though. There were, I know BBIG was an honorable mention. That went down 9% today, I think. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. It's at like $1 now. That sucks. And actually, EVFM is going up in the aftermarket here. This is crazy. Anything else an honorable mention? Let me see. That's pretty much it. BBIG. Oh, Redbox. Redbox was an honorable mention. That had quite a bit of price action as well. But yeah, we're just going to do EVFM today. Going to be more or less the same with a few adjustments, my updated take on EVFM. So that shouldn't take too long. And then we'll get to the Yolos. And there's some pretty decent Yolos today. Mostly memes and a lot of gain corn. So, yeah, got some decent content today. Good amount of content. So, honestly, yeah, I think we'll go closer to 2 hours today. Because we do have a bit more than usual. And it seems like people are coming in and chatting real early. So, we'll see. But, yeah, probably go closer to 2 hours today. Good thing VIX is chilling somehow. Yeah, I don't know. But, VIX still isn't great. But it's good that it's not going up at least. Should have went down today, though. Did it go down? It did go down today, a little bit. Actually, we're pulling back here. Or it did pull back here towards closing. So it looks like it ran up and then pulled back a little bit. But still everything in the green. So I'll take it. Fellas, here's some advice. If you see a girl at the gym with makeup, working out isn't the only thing on her schedule. Yeah. So if you see a girl with makeup at the gym, she's probably not there to work out. She'll probably, jog a little bit. Not jog, like walk a little bit on the treadmill, do some elliptical, do some Pilates, floor work, floor exercises with the mat, yoga, whatever. But she's definitely there to, first and foremost, there to get attention and look for a big breadwinner. Look for a big Dogecoin millionaire, big crypto millionaire or something. But yeah, totally. Can't take women with makeup on at the gym very seriously. SQQQ bounced back last 20 minutes, big green candles. All right, let's take a look at that too. Not financial advice. Well, here's some financial advice. If you see a girl at the gym with makeup on, you should probably not. If she approaches you, don't approach her. And if she approaches you, big red flag. She got some ulterior motives. Unless you're like a total Chad. Unless you're like 6'5" and you got an 8-pack or something. You're ripped. But not many of us do. So, yeah, financial advice: stay away from those. Stay away from the gold diggers, especially at the gym. Get some vitamin D, vitamin hot dog. All right, guys. Yeah, I love this community. You guys are great. But all right, let's get started here. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Chatter Tyrone, yes, Chatter Tyrone, or what's the Spanish version? Hector. What's the Asian version? Lee, the win? I don't know, but yeah, Chad and Tyrone. So all right, let's do it, guys. Wow, it is hot. Whew. Maybe I'll turn the fan on next show, but I just don't want it to mess with the lighting. So I got an AC, but I don't want it to mess with the background noise, and I have a fan, but I don't want that to mess with the lighting or the background noise either. Or Ty. Well, I know Chad or Ty. Oh, well, Ty is not. Well, me personally, I know Chad. I ain't that tall. I'm pretty short actually, and pretty athletic, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. Keep the gold diggers away. Ty is like more of a. I would assume that to be like a white guy. Anyway, let's get started, guys. Oh, wrong button. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, so I was looking. What are we looking at? We're looking at. All right, so we'll look at Mullen real quick. VIX, SPY, SQQQ. All right. Let's do SPY first. Or Zach. Yeah, I've only heard of Chad and Tyrone. Those are the popular ones. But yeah, there's no like consensus on what the Chad of Spanish and Asian men are. Maybe we should come up with one. All right, SPY. Let's see what's going on here. So yeah, see how it ripped? This ripped at 2 o'clock after the Fed meetings, and then during the last 25 minutes here, pretty big pullback. This ripped to 386 and then back down to 382, and now it's coming back a little bit. So yeah, crazy price action. Finish in the green, so I'll take it. But yeah, this is some crazy stuff. What is next? Oh, Saiga, right. Forgot about that. Straight up, then straight down. Yeah, what happened here? So it's had like a little morning squeeze here. Half-hour squeeze, and then gave back all the gains. Oh, let me fix this. So I'm not sure what went on here. But yeah, RIP to everyone who bought up here at 14. We ripped because we was oversold. Yeah, I think people were expecting something bad. Some like bad news to come out. And the news was just extremely normal. Nothing crazy, just nothing out of the ordinary. And then people were like, oh, okay, that's not so bad. And then it ripped. Saiga rug polo. Yeah. Looks like early morning squeeze. I don't know why. But early morning squeeze and right back down. Still finishes in the green today. What else are we looking at? Mullen. SQQQ. So Mullen's not moving much here, but yeah, it's chilling at $1. Looks like it bottomed out, or it wants to bottom out at like 97, 98. Yeah, not much happening with Mullen today. And what's the last one? SQQQ. Wow. So, the gaps already did fill. Yeah, so tech went up today, so this went down. What was the question on SQQQ? Bounce back? Oh, there was no question. Yeah, bounce back the last 20 minutes because everything went down the last 20 minutes. That's why. So it's like inverse SPY. It had like 3 million volume in the first 30-ish minutes, and their average is 6 mil. Yeah. What happened with Saiga? Is there a reason? There's no news, so not sure what happened there. But yeah, definitely early morning short squeeze. Don't know what happened, but definitely some shady hedge fund stuff going on. Thoughts on ALVR? I have a feeling this will moon coming days. All right, let's check that one out. Alavir. Okay. So there's nothing like crazy that stands out here. I don't know anything. I don't know anything fundamentally about this company. Is this a gap? Alright, so there's a little gap here. It looks like 23. A long way to go to 23, but there's a gap there. And another one here. 1650 or 615. And it looks like, you know, like 320-ish was the bottom. 61 RSI, so it's a little bit on the overbought side right now. Not overbought, but above average RSI. And MACD, no, nothing happening there. So, will it moon? Maybe. But it doesn't, it's not getting much volume, and it definitely looks bullish long term. Will it moon? Will it squeeze? Maybe. But just based on the chart here, it looks like a long term hold. That's what I would play this as. Is there like retail momentum in this or something? Why do you think it's gonna moon, Zach? Is there a catalyst coming up? So it does look bullish, long term. Short term, it does look bullish as well. But yeah, I wouldn't expect this to like moon or squeeze or anything. It does look pretty bullish though, short and long term. Just a little concerned with the RSI there. Buying the rumors and selling news on Saiga, like you said. Haha. Wasn't Saiga the monkeypox stock? I don't even remember. I think it's the monkeypox stock. It's a biotech, has some catalyst news coming. Like a known catalyst? Then it may be buy the rumor, sell the news. But yeah, be careful with this biotech stuff. You already know how it goes. So I'd probably stay away from this one, to be honest, personally. But yeah, you know, high risk, high reward. This biotech stuff is pretty risky. Can pay off pretty big though. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But nothing really stands out to me here. Like, it's not that crazy to where I would, you know, where I would say this is like an excellent play or anything. So I'll keep an eye on this. Yeah, but nothing too crazy going on here. Saiga is the monkeypox stock. Well, yeah, I think monkeypox is making a comeback. Well, it never left, but it is getting the cases are increasing, especially in Europe. Not really a thing here in the U.S., but Europe, I think it's becoming a problem. Just going by the last day's price action, looks like accumulation to me. Yeah, the last few days, really the last few weeks, it's gone up quite a bit from, you know, like 330 to 470 now. So about 50%. Not bad. So yeah, I play this one long-term buy and hold. But I sure hope it does moon. And yeah, if you make a play, let me know, dude. Let us know. Let us know how it goes. All right, let's get to the watch list. All right, we'll start on the green side. Okay, so the Dow Jones up 0.23%. The NASDAQ up 0.62%, and the S&P up 0.36%. Very nice, very nice. So we finished in the green here. I'll take it. Little disappointing because it was up quite a bit more earlier, but it did pull back here in the last like 20-30 minutes. But not complaining. I will take green for sure. VIX is down 2.94%, down 0.81 points. So we're down to 26.73 VIX now, which, again, ain't great at all, but we're making some progress here. Slowly making some progress down to the under 20. So pretty big pullback in the VIX today. All right, so yeah, slightly bullish day. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So we'll start on the green side. It's actually more red than green. This is kind of odd. But we'll start on the green side. So, red box, honorable mention, red box. Haven't talked about that one in a couple of weeks, but that's up 12.3% today. Tilray, 8%, big day there. And then massive drop off in price action. I don't really see too much value here. Got BlackBerry, Mullen, Robinhood, Moderna, Clover. Pfizer is like the biggest value stock I got here, 2%, 2.15. Cisco, Adobe, Affirm, Microsoft, Sundial, Google. So it looks like tech. A lot of tech went up today. Nvidia, Apple, Meta, Pepsi, SoFi, Amazon. Yeah, it looks like most of the value that went up today was tech. And some others. We got Costco, Walmart, Amazon, Micro, Strategy, Coke, Pepsi, AMD. But yeah, a little bit deceiving because it seems like most of the stocks today were in the red. So for the most part, I think value tech is holding up the market today. That's what it seems like. And on the red side here, so price action isn't too bad. Groupon's the biggest loser. Wonder what happened with Groupon. Norwegian down 10%. Ouch. Yeah, BBIG, honorable mention. That went down at 8.6% today. So, good. Yeah, it's down to $1 now. That is pretty disgusting. And then, yeah, every time I make a BBIG video, BBIG Army is strong. I'm not even bashing them anymore. And people say, stop bashing. We're just going to keep buying and buying. And I'm like, oh my god. Go knock yourself out. So, maybe I just don't see it. I don't know. But, every time I make a BBIG video, the fanatics come out. It's like, if you did your DD, you would know this is going to explode and, go all in and all this. And I'm just like, it seems like a bad idea. But okay, knock yourself out, guys. But yeah, BBIG, not doing so good. I think it's like 20 RSI now. What else I got here? HYMC, Wish, DoorDash, Marathon, Carnival, Coinbase, Neo. So it looks like... What else we got here? Yeah, I don't see much value on the red side. Lyft, Roblox, Ethereum, DraftKings, BitNile, Uber. Yeah, this is mostly just growth and memes. Airlines, cruises down a lot today. GM down 3.4. Ouch. I think I saw an article about GM. That's why it's down so much. I think they lost a lot of money in China or some country. They're losing a lot of money somewhere. Some foreign market. Yeah, we got Palantir, Square, CEI, GME, Marriott. Don't see much value here. Oil keeps going down. Exxon's down today. Not as much as yesterday, but oil is pulling back. AMC, honorable mention. Gold, Wells Fargo. Yeah, most of the stuff in the red here. But it seems like value didn't move that much. Not so much price action on the value side. Yeah, for the most part, this looks like most of the stocks are in the red. But they're memes and growth stocks. Value didn't move too much. Not too much value on the red side, and mostly on the green side. So, yeah. Seems like boomers did pretty good today, pretty decently, and apes getting wrecked. Yeah, so the indexes are a bit deceiving, because there definitely are more red stocks in the red than green today. So the big losers today, the apes. So yeah, slightly bullish day here. I guess depending on what you're holding. But all right, so yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Slightly bullish day. Let's get on to crypto. 1 second here. Let me pull it up and check YouTube. All right, we're at 6 viewers, 6 likes. So appreciate everyone who's here.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
And please smash the like button if you haven't yet, guys. I have a feeling tomorrow we're going to give back all the gains. It's usually what happens right after Fed minutes. Yeah. I would not be surprised. Maybe not tomorrow, but, you know, we may have some, like, every single, we may have, like, a week or two of momentum of green days, and looks like we bottomed out, and then in, like, 1 or 2, in 2 or 3 days, it's going to go right back. Good. That's the theme of 2022. Small wins, huge losses. So I sure hope not, but I'm not convinced yet that we're anywhere. That we're out of this yet. I think we're like in the beginning stages of a recession here. I hope not, but SPY 385 is big resistance level. Is it? Yeah, I see what you mean. I wouldn't call it, like, major resistance, but yeah, there is a little bit of resistance there. Is that a gap? Did this ever fill? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely coming back down to 370, because that never filled. There's still a gap at 370. Yep, so, yeah, I'm not convinced. This is probably coming back down to 370 in the short term. Maybe not tomorrow, but, you know, it's starting. See, we got 4 green days. We're going to have a couple more, and then we're going to have 2 big red candles, 2 or 3 big red candles, and we're going to be under 360, watch. Or at least 370. We're going to come back to 370, maybe below 360. So, yeah. Same pattern. Small win, little green days, big red days, all the gains gone. For some reason, I'm starting to think that the market's bottom, about to head up. Hey, I hope so. I think 360 was, well, again, according to historical recession levels, 360 is 25% from down from the high of 480. So 360, it's very reasonable to think it bottomed at 360. But yeah, I think we're going to come back down to 370 and hopefully not back down to 360. But yeah, I think there's a pretty big pullback due in the short term. But this can't keep going on forever. Has to stop at some point. Holy poop, the gap at 370. Yeah, I didn't even see that before. Or I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, there's a gap at 370. So that's probably going to get filled in the short term. Small pump, big dump, smaller pump, bigger dump. Absolutely. And lower lows. All right, let's get back to crypto here. Crypto's down today? I thought it was up. Interesting. All right, whatever. So here's crypto. That is down 0.64% today. So a little bit disappointing because crypto was in the green earlier, but not all that bad. Really not too much price action here today. Pretty sideways. A little bit bearish. Let's check it out. So Bitcoin down 1.4%. Holding 20K pretty strong. Ether down 0.5%. Binance up 2%. Everything's pretty sideways. Doge down 1%. Tron down 2%. Avalanche 5%. Yeah, very small price action here. Not much happening. I think Bitcoin's really pulling the market down today. That's what it seems like. let's sort it out. I guess we'll start on the green side. All right, so it looks like we got, we'll just call it 25%. That may be a bit generous, but yeah, it looks like 25% of the coins in the green today. And not much price action. Biggest gainer is Avalanche, 5%. And that is the biggest value gainer. And then from there, it just drops off. Next biggest value coin is Binance after that, 2%. So yeah, not much in the green today. And red side, same thing, not much price action. So 75% of the coins in the red, but same thing, not much price action. Biggest loser by far is Terra, classic USD. I don't know why that's still trending and trading like crazy, but it is. So that's down 17% today. By far the biggest loser, and then drops off to 4.4% after that. Biggest value loser, Polygon, Cosmos. But yeah, pretty uneventful today. Not much happening in crypto. So yeah, seems like Bitcoin and growth is really pulling down the crypto market today, but you know, not that bad at all. Small loss here, so slightly bearish in crypto. So yeah, slightly bullish in the stock market, slightly bearish in crypto. So overall, pretty neutral day. Not much happening. Pretty uneventful day. Everything was like, didn't move much or pretty sideways. Good eye on that gap, didn't see that until you pointed that out. Yeah, I didn't see it either until I just saw it, and I'm like, what is that? Is that a gap? So, it's actually not a good thing, you know. I thought there were no gaps, so that's pretty unfortunate. Looks like we're gonna pull back a little bit before we go to the upside again. There was some news that some old crypto told their investors that they are not going to get their money back, so that brought it. Some crypto told their investors, what, crypto firm, crypto exchange. So that brought it down. Oh, got you. Did people think that they were getting their money back? People are crazy. But people have been day trading Terra Classic USD for a few weeks now. Actually not trending. Yeah, I don't know why the price action is so crazy on that. I wouldn't even touch that thing. And I wouldn't go anywhere close to that thing, but for whatever reason, people keep trading it. What up, Daniel? And what up, Jalen? What's up, guys?
Hey. What's up?
Haven't seen you guys in a little bit, so welcome back. What would cause our gas prices to drop, and how would that affect oil? Well, I think it's the other way around. Oil really affects gas prices. But what would cause our gas prices to drop? Well, you know, supply chain getting fixed would cause the oil to drop, because right now it's a bottleneck with the whole Russia situation that really messed up our oil. So I guess time would just make it go down. Once inflation goes down, and once the supply chain gets fixed and we get everything sorted out, oil should come down and the gas prices should drop. So yeah, I think just time and fixing the supply chain, because that was a huge disruption when Russia invaded. Huge disruption to oil and wheat and corn. A lot of commodities getting disrupted there. So yeah, I'm rooting for lower gas prices, because it hurts every time I gotta pump up, and I don't even drive that much, and I'm like, damn, $50, what the hell? And that's regular gas for my my sedan. I don't even have a big car, So I can only imagine. What up, Roller, and what up, Wilson?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, guys. Missed you yesterday, Low Roller. Didn't see you around. Were you playing skill games? Oh, you say it right there. I got wrecked skill game this week. Lost $80 in one day. Yeah, that sucks, dude. But didn't you win like 100 something before that? So I guess it kind of balances out. But sorry to hear that. But glad you're back, dude. And please smash that like button, guys, for everyone who just came in. Appreciate you. XLE broke the bull trend, so that means gas gonna go down. I sure hope so. Yeah. I remember gas was, like, a couple of years ago. Gas was half the price. So it was like $2.50 a couple of years ago. Now it's, or here at least in New York, it's always been expensive, but it was $2.50. Now it's like $5. Unbelievable. I want gas under $1 again? Yeah, never. That's never gonna happen. One can dream, though. I don't even remember gas ever being under $1. I'm pretty young, but maybe when I was very little, it was under $2, but I never remember gas under $1. That'd be great. I spend $50 a week on premium gas. Guh. Is that a full tank? Because I guess it's cheaper in Florida, but when I drive my Mustang, I have to use premium because I tuned it that way. And yeah, from like empty to a full tank, premium, that's like, usually runs me like $70. So yeah, I feel you, dude. But it sounds like that's like a smaller car or something. I don't know. Oh, you said you had an Infinity, right? I think you said. So probably it gets better mileage. Those are smaller cars. That's pretty affordable, actually. That's not that bad, all things considered. $50 on premium. Because I pay like 70 plus. I spent 50 on a regular. I am back looking to free bonus again. Are you outside right now? Thank God people bought Teslas. Otherwise, the prices would have been a little higher. Yeah, it's probably gonna come down. It's coming down now. Oil in general. But yeah, that was an initial shock that really messed up everything. And I do want me a Tesla eventually, but you know, in New York City, there's no infrastructure for Teslas. You gotta drive like half an hour north to like Westchester, because there are no charging stations in New York City. No supercharging, at least. No Tesla chargers. And I just would not park a Tesla in the street. I see Teslas parked all over the street here, and I'm like, you guys are crazy. Your nice car is gonna get messed up. You can't park that stuff in the street in New York City. Kroger guys catching you. Subscribers? Alright, well, still ahead. It's not a competition. But, yeah, it's been a little slow lately. Because bear market, in a bear market, retail doesn't participate too much, so not as many subs. Did gas went under $1 for a few years ago? I don't think so. I spend $500 a month on gas? What? Well, you do live in California. You do live in San Francisco, which is, California, crazy gas and most expensive city. So that makes sense. But damn, that's a lot, dude. $500 a month. That's like 1 or 2 days. Just your paycheck going to gas. A whole week's paycheck if you work at McDonald's. Get a Tesla car to save money on gas. The sun will pay your gas on Tesla car. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off for a little bit longer. A couple more years. Wait for the technology to get better. Maybe price drop. And yeah, it's just really the infrastructure here in New York City is not that good for Teslas. I wish I had a Tesla. Yeah, eventually we all have Teslas. When everything comes back and we get rich. But right now it's go. Everyone driving hoopties right now. That's the future. We're all gonna have electric cars within 20 years. It's gonna be illegal to have a gas car. You can rent Tesla car to make money. Yeah, you can, but I would not do that. You can rent it out as a taxi and stuff, but hell no. I would not let anyone. It's gonna get nasty. I treat it good. I think I'm gonna buy a Mullen. I'll have the money for one when they start making them, and they are cheaper than Teslas. All right, dude. When are they gonna deliver though? 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. So I haven't really looked at the Mullen specs, but I'd probably. This is not financial advice, but probably the Tesla is the better option, rather than the Mullen. Can't even compare right now because there is no Mullens on the road. But I'm very interested to see how the actual Mullen car is, but there are none so far. So maybe you could let us know, Beelzebub, when it actually comes out. But I don't expect any Mullen deliveries for a little bit, for a couple of years. Cali is most expensive gas? Yeah, like by far. I thought 5 was bad. Cali is what, like 6, 7? More like 1 week paycheck? Yeah. So you're slaving away at your job just to pay for gas. Crazy. How much rent do you pay in California? Too much. I don't think he pays rent. I think he owns his house. So at least there's that. At least, your house is worth a lot. Next bull market, we were all getting Rivians and Lucids and Teslas. I actually did see a review. I don't know why, but I was watching like electric car reviews lately, past couple of days. I forgot which channel it was, but they reviewed the Rivian, and it's actually not that good. It's decent, but a lot of software problems and not too much infrastructure for charging. So I'm gonna get me a Tesla. You guys can get Rivians and Lucids and Nikolas and Mullens and whatever. But I'm gonna go get a Tesla, or maybe a Toyota or a Honda if they have some pretty nice stuff. I got 2 more years of college, so I can wait. I am broke. Yeah, dude. You're pretty young, dude. I didn't know you were that young. I miss college. College was a great time. And, fortunately, I never had to go through the struggle of being a broke college kid, because I discovered Bitcoin in my freshman year. Actually, I discovered it in, like, high school, but didn't really get into it until college. But yeah, honestly, you should probably, if you're broke, you should probably just wait until you're, financially stable to buy a nice car like that. You should probably just buy, like, a used Honda or a Toyota or something. Just good money habits. Everyone wants nice stuff now, but you gotta be patient. Your day will come. Better just to save up and invest and, get a nicer car later on when you're financially stable, rather than put yourself in all this debt, and blow your money on a nice car. And certainly don't finance one. I saw a guy get wrecked playing skill game. He keep withdrawing his money by playing $4 per bet. Sounds like a gambling addiction. I heard Europe's paying €5 per liter for gas. I don't know how it's going in Europe, but I think it's pretty messed up there too, because they depend on Russia a lot. So at least here in the U.S. we have our own oil. But yeah, Europe, they're mostly buying from Russia, so I believe it. He keep withdrawing his money on ATM. Surprised he still has money in the ATM. So he probably keeps paying the ATM fees as well. Pretty stupid. I want a Porsche and Vet. Y'all can have Tesla or other EV cars. You know what? EV Porsche or EV Vet sounds pretty cool. Unless you want the gas, because, electric supercars, electric sports cars aren't, like, that popular yet, at least. You gotta be loud. Let everyone know that you got this nice sports car. That South Park episode with the Harleys, and they're like, vroom, 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 vroom. Just being annoying. You want everyone to hear you. Speaking of Tesla, I think it got rejected at 700. Let's see. But yeah, that's crypto, guys. Let's see Tesla. Whoops. Yeah, so it went a little over 700 and went right back down. But yeah, it looks like 700 some pretty strong, pretty critical resistance now. Did you use student loan to buy Bitcoin when you were in college? No, I used no, that's a terrible idea. No, I just used my savings. Couple $1,000. And then I had no idea it was gonna moon like that, but here we are. Every month I put $100 into SPXL. Is that a good idea? SPXL. Well, your dollar cost averaging, so that's a good idea. What is this? DRX S&P 500 Bull ETF. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. So dollar cost averaging, and over time, it'll really start to add up. And now's the time you should be buying this dip here. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Not financial advice though. Well, financial advice, it's a good thing to dollar cost average, but not financial advice on SPXL. Not saying it's bad, but I don't like giving financial advice on actual stocks. You're paying $20 per gallon? Really? Seems a bit much. Yeah, that has to suck. Gonna start this month? Yeah, good idea, dude. Yeah, just keep doing that your whole life. You'll retire with a lot of money. Vet, I want gas. Porsche don't mind EV since family car. Porsche's a family car? Or maybe your family car. But, interesting. I don't know anyone who drives a Porsche as a family car. What a life. Bitcoin family getting wrecked the second time? What Bitcoin family? I think there is one famous Bitcoin family. They're like billionaires, but they're okay. But they lost a lot of money. You got news articles today? Yeah, I got quite a few. Got 5 of them. We'll get to that right now. Yeah, the Harleys, the kids called the the bikers Fs. Yeah, called them rainbows. Yeah, that was a good episode. Earnings season starts in 10 days. Guh. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. I'm expecting it to be good, but we may be in for a surprise. Hopefully. Burger King employees GoFund receive $300K. Kroger guy still complaining. Why did Burger King guy get $300K? Can I get $300K? I'll go work for Burger King for $300K. All right, guys. So yeah, we're just chilling. We've been chilling for a little bit, but let's get to the articles today. So please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. And give me a second here. Let me pull up articles. Got 5 today. So it's 4:52. So spending a bit of time here just chilling. That's all right. Netflix and Tesla on the 20th. Make it or break it. Yeah. I hope I hope Netflix does good. But they expected to lose, what, like 1 million subs or something? But I think it's priced in. So hopefully Netflix goes up. And Tesla, yeah, we're gonna have to see how that goes. It's gonna be moon or go for sure. All right, got you, low roller. I'm thinking break another leg lower, fill the gap at 370 for the bottom out. Yeah, I think it's coming back down to 370. Hopefully not lower than that. But yeah, it looks like we're due for some pullback. All right, guys. So today I got 5 articles and one from low roller here. Mostly about crypto. One about Binance, one about Voyager, one about possible tax write-offs for Celsius and other Ponzi's. Low roller has one about this Bitcoin family, and we're going to get to the Fed minutes news. So let's do it. First article, Binance becomes first exchange to cut Bitcoin trading fees. The world's biggest crypto exchange is celebrating its 5th anniversary by eliminating fees on all of its Bitcoin to fiat trading pairs. All right, so yeah, pretty much says it right there in the article. So yeah, 13 Bitcoin to fiat trading pairs, gonna be no fees. Starting July 8th, and that's gonna be Australian dollars, Indonesian rupiah, Brazilian real, US dollar, euro, British pound, Russian ruble, Turkish lira, Ukrainian hirvnia. Is that how you say it? So that's pretty big news. This is going to force a lot of other exchanges to compete. And we all know how crazy crypto exchange fees are. So, hopefully soon this will cause Crypto.com and Coinbase to drop their fees as well. And FTX. So, yeah, I like this. They're taking the Robinhood approach to crypto now. Much needed. So pretty big news here. No more. I wonder if this is going to be on Binance US as well, or just regular Binance. Because if this is for Binance US, I'm going to start using Binance US. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, this is big news here. So say bye-bye to crypto fees. Going to be a thing of the past. Should be. All right, next article. Voyager Digital files for bankruptcy. So we've been covering this story, the Three Arrows Capital story and Voyager. So yeah, Three Arrows Capital went under, and they had a huge loan from Voyager that they had to repay, but they can't repay it, and now Voyager is going under. Well, not going under yet, but they're declaring bankruptcy. So it doesn't really say how much debt they have. But yeah, so the crypto GUG continues. It's a whole ecosystem affecting each other. These smaller firms, smaller exchanges going under, affecting these larger exchanges. So at the end of this, we're probably going to get some major consolidation. The big exchanges like FTX going to buy everything, and there's not going to be too many smaller exchanges. And the small exchanges are going to be owned by bigger exchanges. But yeah, pretty big news here. Voyager goes under. Or the filing bankruptcy, my bad. Not going under. Not yet, at least. All right, next one. Billions in Bitcoin trapped on lending platforms like Celsius may turn into tax write-offs for investors. Crypto lending platforms like Celsius, Anchor, and Voyager Digital rose to prominence for offering sky-high returns of up to 20% annually on customer deposits. Much of that crypto cash is now trapped as plunging token prices force platforms to temporarily suspend or limit withdrawals. Shihan, I'm not even going to try that. Certified public accountant says the U.S. tax code may eventually provide some relief to these investors by way of the non-business and bad debt write-offs. All right, so this is pretty good news. Not official yet, but yeah. So we've been covering Celsius. We just talked about Voyager. Anchor was Terra. So, yeah. So really unfortunate. A lot of people got trapped in these Ponzi schemes and can't get their money out right now. Either lost their money or can't get their money out. So this is not confirmed yet, but this would be really, really good to those victims. I'm not sure how much money they would get back, but at least you can get some money back or get a deduction. So this is like a hypothetical. We're not going to get into hypotheticals, but I sure hope this does happen. I do believe you should qualify for tax write-offs if you're a Ponzi scheme victim. Not even just in crypto, just in general. So, yeah, been pretty depressing on, all these crypto firms going under. But here's some hope. And I'm sure the victims are very, very happy about this. Probably not going to be made whole, but at least they got something back, something to cheer about. So yeah, pretty big news there. I sure hope this goes through. This happens. All right, next article. Crypto exchange FTX has a few billion to support industry. Bankman-Fried says. So, yeah, so the FTX CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried, says he has a couple billion to help out struggling crypto firms. And he says the worst of the liquidity crunch is likely past. So he's calling the bottom, or the near bottom. So that's pretty bullish. So yeah, FTX has already been doing this. They bought 10% of Robinhood, and they've been buying up a lot of smaller exchanges. Can't remember any of them off the top of my head. But yeah, FTX has been accumulating, and they're not done just yet. They got a lot of money still to spend. So yeah, this is like we just said. This is the point in crypto history where the major exchanges get huge, and all the smaller ones either go under or get acquired by the bigger ones. So FTX is a huge player. It's going to be FTX, Binance, Crypto.com, and Coinbase, pretty much. Yeah, I do like FTX a lot. So yeah, more just the whole crypto monopoly being formed here. All right, let's take a break real quick. Read some comments. GME moving after hours? All right, we'll check it out in a second. Is there a reason why? Is there a catalyst or something? What is Robinhood fractional share not held? What does it mean? What is Robin fractional share not held? I don't know. I've never used Robinhood. Not really sure. It means you can't buy fractional shares. I don't know, dude. Be careful. What we wish for. People want to enter institutions on cryptocurrency. Now we're paying ultimate price. Yeah. So people did want it pumped up real big, and then and they can rug pull you just like that. So it's a double-edged sword. But to be fair, we are still 100% up from, before the run. Kind of like 200% up. Because the low was like, not the low, but it went from like 7K to 20. So now it's at like 21. So yeah, it's still up 200% pretty much. But yeah, this is what happens when you give institutions power. Here's the first fire truck of the day. Took an hour for the first siren to come. Doing pretty good there. Now Robinhood too. You can still buy fractional shares of Robinhood. I don't know what's going on there, dude. All right, next article. All right, so actually we'll do this one first because this is still crypto related. Bitcoin family says they lost $1 million on their investment this year, but sold a lot at peak. Yeah, so this family is famous. Bitcoin family. So he's buying back. He's accumulating. Big whale here. He thinks it's bottoming. So this guy sold his house and went all in Bitcoin, and it worked out pretty good. So yeah, so they lost $1 million, but I think they're billionaires. I legit think they're billionaires, or at least like 9 figures. 8 or 9 figures has to be. So all right, they lost 1 million, and it's still worth millions and millions. So yeah, cry me a river. Ain't that bad. What is this? Crypto exchange CoinFlex has Bitcoin Jesus Roger Ver owes 47 million. I did see this. They're having some beef right now. Roger Ver and Coinflex. They're like not accumulating. They're like pointing the finger at each other, saying he owes this much, and he's like, I don't owe this much. You owe me. Oh, they had to stop withdrawals? I didn't know that. That's pretty bad. But yeah, this has been a developing story. But apparently, this guy Roger Ver owes him a lot of money, and he claims he doesn't. So how's this going to end? Who knows? This is going to end with them getting liquidated, bought by FTX, and everyone losing their money. This is how this is going to end. I sure hope not, but it sure seems like it. Yeah, see? Ver denies that he owes them any money, and he says they owe him money. How is this even possible? That is a big discrepancy. I don't owe you 47 million. In fact, you owe me money. Like, what? So, I have no idea what's going on here, but pretty interesting. I want to see what their claims are against each other. Alright. What up, Geoff Nickel? Think you're new here. Haven't seen you before, so welcome to the show. Appreciate you. And welcome to the community. GME announced stock split in the form of a dividend. Wait a minute. GME's doing a special dividend? What? Uh-oh. Okay. I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but you know, we've covered quite a few special dividend stocks here during the show, and it's never gone well. It's actually gone pretty terrible. So I'm very curious to see how that's gonna go. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna end well. But we'll check that out in a second. Really? GME's gonna do special dividend? This is not gonna end well. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, we'll check it out here in a second. They are homeless in crypto winter in 2018. GameStop next MMAT? Yeah, BBIG. Bed Bath & Beyond? Go? Check that out as well. I used to be really big on Bed Bath & Beyond, and then it turned into a meme stock, and never again. But we'll check that out in a second here. We'll check out GameStop and Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, GameStop next MMAT, next BBIG. All right, last article here. This is about the Fed minutes. The big article today. Big news. Or the non-big news, really. Anticlimactic news. Fed sees more restrictive policy as likely if inflation fails to come down, minutes say. Federal Reserve officials at their June meeting said another interest rate increase of 50 or 75 basis points is likely at the July meeting, according to minutes. Policymakers recognize the possibility that an even more restrictive stance could be appropriate if elevated inflation pressures were to persist. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to read all of this, but this is usually what happens when we have a Fed's meeting. They just come out and say, yep, nothing has changed. We're sticking to the plan, and more or less the same. I don't know what people were expecting. So, yeah, up to this point, they've been saying they're going to rake it 50 points. And then Jay Powell, last time he said, probably not 75, but it is possible. And watch, we're gonna hike it 75 from here on out. But yeah, this was pretty expected. I think it was kind of priced in. I think people were expecting something bad today, and it was just regular, and people were like, oh, okay. And took it as bullish. But yeah, Fed not saying anything crazy here. Same old, same old. They're sticking to the plan. Gonna keep increasing rates by 50 or 75 going forward. So yeah, very uneventful Fed meeting, like all of them. All right, what's that, low roller? Got one more? All right, sure. This man left his family homeless after going all in on Bitcoin, but has no regrets. No regrets, right? Regrets? Like in Where the Millers. He wants a decentralized life for him and his family. Oh, it's the same. It's the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it worked out in the end, but I guess you can't go any more ape than this. Literally sold his house, went all in with a family to take care of, and I'm glad it worked out. Cause imagine it didn't. Oh my god. His wife would have left him for her boyfriend. Actually, I'm surprised his wife didn't leave him now. And then she just takes all his money and child support. But, alright. Yeah, good for this guy. Worked out well in the end, but super, super risky. Probably not the best idea in the moment, but it worked out. I'm glad it did. Alright, so that's all the news for today, guys. Pretty significant stuff. Some pretty big articles today. Pretty big news. So let's take a look at some of these tickers you guys want me to look at, and then we'll get to the TA today, which is EVFM. What up, Michael Anthony? Haven't seen you here before, so welcome to the show, dude, and the community. ACI could be double bottom. We'll check it out here. Appreciate you, dude. Please, let me check YouTube real quick. But please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. We're at 4 viewers, 8 likes. All right, so it looks like most people dipped. That's all right. So appreciate everyone who's still here.
I appreciate you.
And please smash that like button. All right, what are we looking at? GameStop and BBBY and ACI. It's going up quite a bit here. At 125 now. It's probably number one on StockTwits as well. Let's see. Four to one stock split. In the form of stock dividend. Okay, so it's not special dividend. It's not special dividend. It's just regular dividend. Stock dividend, not special dividend. So no, it's not going to be the next MMAT or BBIG. Yeah, this is a stock dividend, not a special dividend. So, all right. So it's not going to be as bad as I thought. I thought it was special dividend. That's pretty bullish. How much do you get? So you get 3 shares for every share you have. 4 to 1 split, 3 shares for every share you have. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Interesting, though. So it's going to be like 30 bucks, approximately. Jimmy's going to be 30 bucks when this goes through. Does it say when? July 18th. Okay. That's pretty soon. So bullish news for GameStop. Pumping here in the aftermarket. And yeah, I'm glad it's not special dividend, because that probably would have went pretty bad. But it's just regular stock dividend. Alright, cool. It's probably trending now on StockTwits. Right, alright, what's the next one? BBBY. Did something happen? It's going up in the aftermarket. So insider buying here. Some insider was buying, and this is going up in the aftermarket. But yeah, this was at oops. This was at Like $50 a year ago. Year and a half ago. So major pullback here. Yeah, BBBY is done. It's a meme stock now. But a nice little pump here in the aftermarket. What are we looking at? ACI. Albertson Companies. Let's see. All right, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it kind of looks like a double bottom. So that's bullish. That's bullish. So maybe it'll bounce from here at like 2650-ish. And I don't see a double top, though. That's pretty interesting. Maybe it'll form here at 31-ish. But yeah, nice catch there, Michael. It does, in fact, look like a double bottom, and that is bullish. So maybe it'll bounce from here. Hopefully it does. It should, this is on the oversold side. Not quite oversold, but on the oversold side. The fundamentals are so bad. Yeah, I don't know anything about this company, fundamentally. We just really look at it technically here. Well, technically, it looks pretty good. There's a gap down at 34.50. So that should eventually go back up. So this should eventually go back up to 34.50. Fill that gap. Cup and handle. Double bottom. Low RSI. So a lot of bullish indicators right now. Oh, I didn't see this, though. There's actually a gap up at 25. So this may come back down to 25. That's pretty scary. There's actually another gap here as well. At 20. Or 21, we'll call it. Alright, I didn't see that before. So, pretty mixed signals here. But there are more bullish indicators than bearish indicators. So, hopefully this bounces from here. But, just be aware this can come back down to 25 and 21 to fill those gaps. Hopefully not, though. So, technically, it looks more bullish than bearish. Fundamentally, you said it's bad. I believe it. The kids involved in Bitcoin. The kids probably get picked on in school. His crazy family investing in Bitcoin. You mean now or before? Why would they get picked on? They're rich now. GameStop will go back under $10 soon. Well, if it splits now, it'll be at 30, and then I guess it can go back down to $10. But yeah, it's gonna split, and it's gonna be around 30. In 2 weeks here. Oh, talking about BBBY. Got you. Yeah, yeah, brick and mortar doesn't really do too well anymore. But they're restructuring. Yeah, fundamentals not too good on BBBY. That's why it's meme stock. And it does look really bullish, technically. But it just keeps on going lower. So, yep, gotta stay away from these meme stocks. The Snap Plus features are okay. I don't really think they are worth it unless you enjoy cyber stalking. What do you get with Snap Plus? Is it kind of like Twitter Blue? Or is it like Tinder with the... I've never actually used Tinder, but I know there's like super likes or something like that. And you can pay for like super likes. You can super like someone. I'm like, this is ridiculous. But what's included in Snap Plus? I don't really see why you would get that unless you're like, unless you're like addicted to social media. Before they probably got picked up, but now they're like, haha, I own you now. And getting picked on again? I don't think so. They're pretty rich now. So it's like, haha, what? Your dad lost $1 million. At least my dad has $1 million. I think Bed Bath & Beyond is a buy around $450. I mean, it can't go lower. It can't go any lower. Don't say that. That's what I thought when this was around 10, like 12. I was like, it's holding really strong here. Now, at 14, it was holding really strong. I'm like, this is the bottom. Can't go lower. 12, I'm like, this is the bottom. Can't go any lower. Holding really strong. And never say never. because you never know. But yes, it does look really bullish. 24 RSI. Gap here at 650. Cup and handle. So I'd stay away from it. I was in this before at 50. Good thing I sold. So I agree. Really shouldn't go too much lower, but never say never. You never know with these meme stocks. Very unpredictable. I was looking at CPG with a PE under 2, which is oil. Crescent Point. I think someone asked about this earlier in a previous show. So the gap did get filled here at 675. That's pretty bullish. And RS is at 35 right now. Head and shoulders. Kind of a head and shoulders. It's a huge head here. But, yeah, head and shoulders. So that may be bearish. This may break out to the downside now, actually. But yeah, it looks like a head and shoulders. Looks like a pretty decent buy right now, but can go lower. But yeah, oil's been pulling back. So it's not necessarily a low float stock, but like mid cap. Yeah, I don't know anything about this company, but technically it looks like a pretty good buy upcoming. Just be aware of this head and shoulders. May break out to the downside a little more. So I don't know if you know what Snap Map is, but Snap Plus allows you to see where people were 30 minutes ago and where they are now, and you can see how they got there. What? So if you have Snap Plus, you can see people who don't have Snap Plus and like stalk them. Yeah, I don't know about that. I haven't used Snap in a while. But, if I knew people could track me and follow me around and stalk me, I'd probably stop using Snap. So, yeah, you could definitely... I do see how that is beneficial to stalkers, for sure. Maybe to parents, too. But then you don't need Snap Plus to track your kid. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to go. I don't think it's going to do too well. I just don't see too many people paying for that. I sold Bed Bath & Beyond $20 area. Yeah, good thing you escaped, dude. Nice sell. EGYN, OBE, which is oil companies and debt-free. We're not going to check them all out, but, oil's dipping. So, probably going to go down a bit more. But now is a pretty good time to buy the dip in oil, not financial advice. All right, so what's up? It's 5:23, so we spent quite a bit just chilling already. But all right, guys, so let's get to the TA today. EVFM. Yeah, we're probably going to finish around 6 today. So let's do EVFM, and we'll finish up with the Yolos. This shouldn't take too long, going to be more or less the same from yesterday. Let me just make sure there's no news. All right, no news. All right, let's do it, guys. Just going to take a quick drink. And we'll get started here on the EVFM TA. It's actually pulling. It was running to the upside earlier. Now it's pulling back. Interesting. Snap Plus enable cyber stalkers. I think they have more things coming. I hope they do. Yeah, I just don't see like who else would buy that? And like I said, maybe if you both have, maybe if you can track another friend that has Snap Plus, but if I don't have Snap Plus and you have Snap Plus, and you can just track me, that'd make me feel, that would be very uncomfortable. I don't like that. The oil report will be out tomorrow and should be drawn down with a 3-day weekend. So it sounds like you're pretty bullish on oil, dude. Yeah. I think now's a good time to start buying the dip, start accumulating. Not financial advice, but oil's not going anywhere. Bobby Bonilla got paid this weekend, doing nothing. That's the Mets guy, right? Yeah, smart man. Actually, it would have been better if he just took his whole contract and then threw it into the stock market. But he probably can't control his spending. So he planned it out like that. But yeah, probably would have been better to just take the lump sum and give it to a financial advisor rather than taking, $1 million for the next 20 years or something. Either way, he'll be fine. Kind of like the lottery, you know how you can choose if you want the lump sum or you want it paid out over 30 years and everyone takes the lump sum because it's just always better to take the lump sum and throw it in the stock market. Not that lottery winners do that, but that is the better thing to do. I heard he's still getting paid until 2028. I don't know when it ends, but I think it's the Mets, not Baltimore. All right, guys, let's do it. Let me check YouTube real quick. All right, 8 viewers, 9 likes now. All right, so appreciate everyone who's still here. And everyone who just came in, please smash like button. Where's my memes?
I appreciate you. You loyal.
All right, let's do it. It's not Baltimore. It's the Mets. The Mets. New York. All right. So here is EVFM, Evofem Biosciences. This finishes at $1.33 today. That is up 20.91%. Here's an article I proved to you. Or maybe it was the Orioles then. I thought it was the Mets though. We'll check it out later. So we covered the stock a few times last week, and we covered it yesterday. Definitely still short squeezing here. But I did say it was pretty odd because volume and momentum was going down every single day. But for whatever reason, the stock wasn't selling off. It was holding up pretty well. So just speculation. It seems like no one's selling. Everyone is just diamond handing, buying and covering. But today we are getting a pretty big increase in volume. So yeah, it looks like the squeeze is still on and not over just yet. And yeah, this initially squeezed due to the overturning of Roe v. Wade. This stock and a bunch of other contraceptive stocks did go short squeezing because the market was speculating that more women are going to buy contraceptives now that there isn't going to be access to abortions in a lot of places. And yeah, I thought this was going to be a quick squeeze, and we're never going to hear about the stock again. But retail momentum is still pretty strong with this. This did make top 10 on StockTwits once again. This was number 3 after SPY and AMC. Had over 3,000 mentions. So once again, we're going to analyze it. So no company-specific news to justify this price action today. Again, just seems like the squeeze is still on. Ape still diamond handing, holding strong. Buying and shorts and shorts getting squeezed here. So yeah, still short squeezing. And looks like it's not done just yet. Alright, let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we have a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 28 cents. And there can be multiple possible tops. Let's see here. It can be 150. $2.60. $3. $3.50. $4.55. $5.55. $6.90 or $8. $6.90 or $8. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle, where this has the potential to go back up to 112. Oops. So those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And then we have a triple gap down. First gap down is back at 975, so that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 975 to fill this gap. Second gap down is at 240, so another bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 240 to fill this gap. And third gap down is at 165, so another bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 165 to fill this gap. Gap up. And then we do have a gap up at 50 cents. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock may come back down to 50 cents to fill that gap. And here we have a descending triangle forming. So right now this is consolidating between 140 and 30 cents. So this has a bit more consolidation to go, but this should consolidate somewhere around 80 cents. And from there it should break out to the downside. So the descending triangle is currently a bearish indicator. Okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. I should also mention this. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 130. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that this stock will sell off tomorrow. Okay. Baltimore and Mets are paying the same time. The Mets in 2035, Baltimore in 2028. I didn't know that. I thought it was just the Mets. Would you like the company pay you sit at home until 85 years old? I mean, it's nice. It's like a pension. You're never going to go broke. But like I said, probably would have been better just to take the lump sum and throw it in the stock market rather than taking it over time. But maybe he knows he can't control his money, so it's maybe better for him. Bakers got traded today. Who's Bakers? Who's Bakers? Is that basketball? Interesting. Yeah, I hope the Nets keep Kevin Durant. You need to keep him, not trade him. All right. So right now this is sitting on the support of 135, which it finished the round today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 150, 165, 225, 240, 260, 275, $3, 320, 330, 350, 360, 385, 405, 425, 440, 455, and then 510. There is resistance above 510, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 115, $1, 92 cents, 80 cents, 50 cents, 40 cents, 36 cents, and then the low of 28 cents. Oh, Baker Mayfield. Got you. Where'd he get traded to? But why would they? Well, I guess because Deshaun Watson's going to get suspended. So, yeah, the Browns are going to suck this year. That was the worst possible thing. They throw their old quarterback under the bus to get this new guy. The new guy is stuck in scandal because he went to the Jack Shack. And, so who's going to play quarterback for them next year? This is crazy. The Panthers. So they got Sam Darnold? Did the Panthers trade Sam Darnold? The Browns got Sam Darnold? Interesting. Watson will not play 1 year. Yeah, but this year they're going to suck. That's the only thing. What up, Patrick? What's up, dude? Nice seeing you again. Which stock are we talking about? Just got here. We're talking about EVFM, Evofem Biosciences. Okay. Back to this. So right now with the current price, 133, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 165 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get wider. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 165. And to the downside, if/when this breaks 80 cents, the channel starts to open up and get really wide and get pretty wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 80 cents. RSI is currently at 67, so not quite overbought and overvalued, but quickly approaching that. So be careful, guys. And this did 141 million in volume today. Very significant volume, way above the average of 4.5 million. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. And this is going to be more or less the same from yesterday, just an updated take. They only got 5th round pick? What? They got scammed. Where's my meme for that?
No. Hey, you gonna lose all your money? That's a scam.
They traded him for a 5th round pick. Why? This should have kept him. Should have made him play quarterback. That's crazy. They got fleeced. Got into that one today. All right. Congrats to you, Patrick. And Redbox went up today as well. So it seems like you made some fat tendies today. Congrats to you, dude. And appreciate you for being here, as always. Shout out to you, dude. Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. All right. So long term, the stock looks pretty bullish. Again, we have some strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle and triple gap down. In the short term, this may keep running to the upside a little bit more because it appears like the short squeeze is not over just yet. But we are starting to get some pretty bearish indicators. Again, we have bearish indicators in the damn ambulance. Again, we have some pretty bearish indicators in the gap up, descending triangle, aftermarket action, and high RSI. And with every short squeeze, this is going to have to come crashing down. Just a matter of when, not if. So yeah, this may go to the upside a little bit more, but I think in the short term, this is going to have to come. This is going to have to pull back pretty significantly. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. Personally, I would not do that. You missed huge upside already. Should have went long at 50 cents. Here at 133, there is still more upside to go, but I think there's not too much more upside potential, and I think you pretty much missed your chance. Going along here would kind of be FOMO at this point. So I guess longer term, if you're going to buy and hold this, it's not such a bad entry. Because there is huge upside potential in the longer term. But I think if you're a little patient here, this should come back down to 50 cents to fill the gap. And I think that'd be an excellent entry. A much better entry than 133. So I can't support going long at the current price, 133. If you're gonna hold this, if you're gonna buy and hold this for the long term, let's do some quick math. Well, I got a lot of chat, huh? I'll get to that in a second. So from the current price, 133. Well, let's back up a little bit. So again, there is a gap down at 164, at 165, and a gap up at 50 cents. So this should eventually come back up to 165 and back down to and back down to 50 cents. It's just a matter of which one's going to happen first. This is either going to come back up to... This is either going to come back up to 165 and then back down to 50 cents, or back down to 50 cents and then back up to 165. Either way, it's coming back down to 50 cents. So I think 50 cents. So I think 50 cents would be a much better entry. So I think if you're I think if you're a little patient here, you should be able to get this back at 50 cents, and I think that'd be an excellent entry, much better entry than the current price of 133. All right, let's do some math now. Damn, it is hot. It got hotter? How'd it get hotter later in the day? That's crazy. Here's a siren, so we'll read some comments real quick. Picked up 8,000 shares on EVFM. Sell point will be 240. Got in at 120, 121. All right, dude. So I think you're gonna sell where the gap is. I think that's the rationale behind that. So, all right, dude. I sure hope it goes there. It may not. But I sure hope it does. I would have a stop loss, dude. I would set a stop loss because this can go bad pretty fast too. High risk, high reward right now. But all right, at least you have a plan, dude. So I like it. Just I would just include a stop loss in there. Sam Darnold and new QB in the draft got screwed since they got Baker. Sam Darnold will get released. Cam Newton's still on Panther roster. I don't know. They're gonna have to fight it out for a starting job there. Panthers don't have an official QB. I'm done trading. Gonna hold my bags now till 2028. Since my car is paid off, I got $600 a month to invest in. What type of investment can I depot every month and invest on with best return? I'd probably say crypto. I'd probably say Bitcoin. But that's not financial advice. But yeah, I would just average dollar cost average on Bitcoin and SPY. That's what I would do. Not financial advice though. Cam Newton got screwed again since he went downhill since winning MVP. The Panther got screwed. Gave up all draft picks on Sam Darnold. Yeah, and I'm a Jets fan, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, Panthers are gonna be mediocre again. All right, back to this. So from the current price, 133. In the longer term, again, this should eventually come back up to 975. So from the current price of 133 up to 975, where the gap is, that would be over an 830% upside. So huge upside potential there. But from the current price 133 down to 50 cents, where the gap up is, that would be about a 65% downside potential. So I would say going long at the current price, 133 would be a high risk, very high reward play. I mean, it's worth a shot. Definitely a lot of money to be made here in the longer term. But personally, I would just hold off and try to get this back at 50 cents. Pretty confident it's going to come back down there at some point. And I think that'd be a much better entry than 133. A lot more upside potential. So from 50 cents up to 9.75, where the gap is, that would be, let's see, that would be an 1,850% upside potential. So I would say going long at 50 cents would be a low risk, very high reward play. And you really can't go too wrong buying in at 50 cents. Excellent entry. So either way, if you want to go long now or hold off until 50 cents, there is a lot of money to be made here. But I think holding off to 50 cents is a way better payout. Is a way better play. It's the best way to play this. Huge upside potential and very little risk. So that's how I would go about this one. Buying in at 50 cents. So I can't support going long at the current price, 133, and if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But personally, I would set the buy orders. To 50 cents. And if it pulls back from there, you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice. It actually seems like a pretty decent play at the moment. Because this is starting to look more and more bearish every day. But there is still a good amount of risk involved because this is still short squeezing. What up, 1010? What's up? Better late than never, I always say. What's good? How'd you do on your FDs, dude? I'll throw $100 at it, EVFM. I'm losing money and everything else. What's one more name? Alright, dude. Long or short side? Holding bulls and BBIG bags, and they are lonely. I don't know what BULZ is, but BBIG is pretty bad. Yeah, I saw you bought, like, what, 100 shares or something a couple days ago? I don't know what BULZ is, but we'll check that out in a sec. And I got you a little roller. We'll get to that. All right. So again, I do think this will come back down to 50 cents eventually to fill the gap. And again, that would be a 65% downside potential. So huge downside potential here. And I don't know how high this is going to run. But this may keep going until it fills the gap at 165. Possibly 240 also, but I don't really think it's going to get to 240. So from the current price, 133 up to 165. That would be about a 20% upside potential. So currently in the short term, it appears like there's a 20% upside potential, 65% downside potential. So I would say going short here at the moment would be a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot in my opinion. This may keep running to the upside. So 133 is an above average, is a pretty good entry. Oh, I wouldn't call it excellent just yet, but a pretty good entry. And you should be able to make some pretty good money here on the downside, as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure. And here comes another siren. Not so many sirens today, but they're coming at the worst possible times. We're almost done here. You see the dude shooting 4th of July? Dude is weird in the picture. Yeah, he had like rainbow hair and tattoos on the face. And he dressed up like a woman to get into that, to get on the roof and stuff. So, yeah, he looks pretty troubled. Very sad what happened. Hope he gets, the victims get their justice. FD's kicked my ass. Was up 50% on 0-day puts. Then I got deleted on that market run up this afternoon. $45 worth of entertainment, but still green on the week. Win some, lose some. So you lost 45. That's not too bad. Yeah, good thing you're still up though. All right. So sorry to hear that, dude, but yeah, can't win them all, and at least you're still green. All right, back to this. Let's finish up here. So I can't support going short at the current price, 133. But if you want, you guys want, you can hold off. Try to enter at a little bit better. Try to get this at a better price on the short side. So I think 133 is already a pretty good entry, but maybe you can get this. But maybe you can get this back at 165 where the gap is, and I think that would be an excellent entry on the short side. And again, I would cover at 50 cents where the gap is, and that should be some pretty fat tendies to the downside here. All right, I think that's it. So pretty straightforward, guys. The stock is still squeezing after 2 weeks. Didn't think it would, but here we are. Looks like it's still squeezing. Looks like there's a bit more upside to go, but I really don't think there's too much more upside, and I think this is due for a pretty significant pullback. So if you want to go long, 133, not a bad price. 133, not the greatest entry, but if you're in this for the long term, it's not such a bad one. It's actually not such a bad entry. Huge upside potential already. So I can't support going long at 133. Although personally, I would try to get this back. I would try to get this back at 50 cents. You should pull back there eventually to fill the gap, and I think that'd be an excellent entry. Huge upside potential, not too much downside potential. If you can enter at 50 cents, can't go too wrong there. I think that'd be a great play. And if you want to go short, the current entry of 133 is a pretty good entry already. You should be able to make 65% to the downside at the current price, but maybe you can hold off a little bit longer and get a better entry at 165 and higher. But yeah, going short appears to be a pretty good play already. and you should be able to make some pretty good money to the downside here. So I can't support going short at the current price and higher. And again, I would cover at 50 cents where the gap is. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is EVFM Evofem Biosciences. Alright guys, so that's it. That's it for the TA. Took a lot longer than I expected, because just a lot of chatting. But that's alright. Got through that. So let's get on to the Yolos. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much. Did a lot of talking there. And it's already 6 o'clock, so we've been going 2 hours so far. And still got to do the Yolos, so probably finish in like 15 minutes. But yeah, guys, appreciate everyone who's still here. Shout out to you guys.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Alright, let's get to the Yolos. One second here. Let me pull it up. Alright, we got like 8 today, I think. And then low roller has one for us here. Low roller, what is that article? The root? What is that? Oh, we have to look at BUZ. So we'll do that while this loads. BULZ. And what's this one? Drip. I hope Drip is on Robinhood. Be careful with Drip. If you get green, get out. It can turn against you in a heartbeat. Let's see here. Is this leverage? Oil and gas. S&P oil and gas. So I don't know if it's on Robinhood, but Beelzebub, I would encourage you to get off of Robinhood as fast as you can. It's easy to use, but it's really, you know, not a great platform though. So you know, I understand it's good for beginners, but you know, as you get better at this stuff, it's better to get off of Robinhood. It's really not a good exchange. But let's see here, Drip. I mean, it's been mooning the past couple of weeks. It's actually almost overbought at the moment, 67 RSI. But longer term, it looks pretty good. A lot of gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 gaps. Cup and handle. So yeah, long term, it looks good, but kind of overbought at the moment. I would hold off. Try to get this back for a little cheaper. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with Robinhood if this has it, but yeah, dude. Tencent says be careful, and I would say get off Robinhood as soon as you can. All right, what else are we looking at? BULZ, Bank of Montreal. Oh, it's 3x oil bear ETF, yes. So if oil goes down, Drip goes up, and it's been ripping past couple of days. Yeah, that's why it's going up, because oil's been getting wrecked. So, I mean, oil should go down eventually. So, yes, Drip should go up in the longer term, I think. But yeah, anything, you know, leverage ETF is very, very risky, so be careful with that stuff. And yeah, Bank of Montreal, what are we looking at this for? Holding bags here. Ouch. Yeah. Pretty rough, but it looks bullish long term. Gap here. 1450. Cup and handle. So. Yeah, pretty unfortunate. But can you sell covered calls? No options there. So I guess you have to diamond hands this, maybe average down, and you can sell covered calls on BBIG. But yeah, everyone's back holding everything now, so don't feel too bad. All right, let's finish up with the Yolos. All right, guys, so today we got 8 Yolos and 1 from Low Roller. Mostly memes, a lot of memes, a lot of gain corn, and I think there's 1 lost corn. So it should be fun, nothing too serious. Let's do it, guys. This first one's by Easy Following 2771. Wednesday the 13th CPI data release. So this is a pun on, meme on Friday the 13th. So Wednesday the 13th CPI. It actually wasn't that bad. It actually was not that bad. Today was pretty good actually. So yeah, everyone was expecting guh, but Fed came out, it wasn't that bad, and we actually have a green day. So yeah, Jason, come back next time. Come back on Friday the 13th, not today. All right, this is by Hitty Stock Picker. Can't say the actual thing, but it's right there. Who else went through all 3 phases of Peter Tuchman today? So here's a meme. Our man Peter Tuchman, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Who was that? There's a lady here. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he emotionally react. So yeah, I feel this one. Today was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy roller coaster. Started in the red. Minutes came out, ripped to the green side, and pulled back towards the end of the day, but finished in the green. So, yeah, crazy roller coaster, emotional roller coaster. So yeah, I wasn't too emotional about it, but I'm sure a lot of people were. And shout out to this guy Peter Tuchman, the legend himself. So pretty good meme here. All right, next one by SPAC Master. When your diamond hands position is down 99%. So, got a little video here. Let's watch this. So this is a statue of Pinocchio. Pinocchio holding a diamond. Looks a little too heavy for him. So I wonder if this actually had to do with Wall Street bets, or it's just, I wonder what the inspiration was behind this. But yeah, Pinocchio not looking too good. Pinocchio's bag holding right now. But diamond hands, right? He'll make it back. I feel the pain on Pinocchio right now. All right, this is by Rolling in the Dip, like the Adele song, Rolling in the Deep. When all of your investment advice comes from Wall Street bets, keep buying the dip to the moon, they said. And this guy sleeping on his mattress on the floor. Oh, wrong one. But you know what? That was appropriate. It said buy the effing dip. That was a misclick. So yeah. I don't think I need to tell you guys this, but don't take your investment advice from Wall Street bets. The DD is not DD. It's pretty much everyone screaming to the moon. This is what's going to happen if you listen to Wall Street bets. So, yes. Very true. All right, let's get into some actual plays here. Damn, Low Roller has a lot of stuff here for us. 4 more after this. Okay. Don't forget your articles too. You only got 1 about the root. All right, we'll get to that. All right, this is by Less Zombie 1617. Best trade of the year for me. So we got SPX FDs here, already expired. So this guy banked all this money already. So he's up 32K on this investment. Nice. It was 2 calls for SPX 3,780. 420%. Nice. Where's my Charlie Sheen?
Winning.
So, nice little meme there, and made out with 32,000 bucks. So, this was a bit risky. You know, big YOLO here. I don't know what the cost basis was, but this was pretty risky. Not the best strike and expiration, but paid out here. Got a little lucky. Paid out 32K, and yeah, huge gain, huge gain. So I think this was like probably a 8K. No, not 8K. Maybe 6K. Yeah, this was like a 6K YOLO. A little more than 6K YOLO. So yeah, huge tendies here. The rest of this guy. Don't recommend you do this, but fat tendies. This is by Ninja 808 Google Stock Split FOMO. Alright, so here we got Google FDs. For 2,370, 2,400, and 2,400, 2,425, all expiring next week. So this was a 5K YOLO, and right now he's up almost 7K, 142%. Nice. Let's check out Google real quick. 2290. Okay, so these are not in the money. Still got a week to go. So yeah, I think this is fairly obvious. I think this is a sell. I think this is a sell because they're not in the money. Anything can happen in 1 week. Already up 140%. Got to be happy with that. So I would at least take the cost basis out here. Probably everything, but yeah. So I think this is a pretty clear sell. If you don't sell, you're putting yourself at risk of losing a lot of money here. So I just take the money and run. So the plays themselves are pretty risky, you know. Bad strikes, bad expirations, but for whatever reason, he's up 140%, and it's not even in the money. So yeah, I'd cash out while you're ahead. Not saying it's gonna go. I'm not saying it's gonna finish out of the money, but good chance it does, and I just take the conservative play here. So, yeah, guys, don't do this in the first place, but if you get to this point and you're up this much, hit the sell button. So, Ninja080, thanks for posting. Congrats on your gain so far. Pretty risky, but paying off right now, and yeah, at this point, I hit the sell button, because if you don't, good chance it goes to zero. I would at least take out the cost basis. But yeah, thanks for posting. Congrats to you so far. Hope you hit the sell button. And please post updates. Alright, this is by No Stress in My Mind. Pray for me, boys. Didn't want to sell because I'm already a pattern day trader. This is either going to be 1,000% or 0%. Alright, so, yeah, if you're a pattern day trader, you should probably not do this. So this was a 2K YOLO, and he's up 6K. So 313% gain. Nice. Huge gain here. But extremely risky. Extremely risky. Actually, it did finish in the money. Just barely. This barely finished in the money. That's crazy. Wow. What is this worth now? July 6th. 385 call. What's 71? Huh? It went down in value? It went down in value. That's pretty funny. So he actually would have made more money if he sold yesterday. So I'm not sure what the cost basis was, but for whatever reason, it's actually... Why'd it go down by $1? I guess IV Crush. Yeah, so, it actually did work out, but he's not up this much money anymore. So he should have sold yesterday, but, yeah. glad it worked out. Glad he didn't lose all his money. It wasn't 1,000%. It was, I'm not sure what it is now. But actually, I can do the math real quick. 71. So it's actually worth, we'll call it 3,300 right now. So he still made 1,300 bucks, but he could have made 4K if he didn't get too greedy. So still a gain, but should have sold earlier. But yeah, no stress in my mind. Thanks for posting. Risky stuff. You know, for the future, you probably should not do this if you're a pattern day trader. But it paid out. Should have sold yesterday, but glad it worked out. And yeah, dude, enjoy your tendies. Probably should chill with this in the future. And because if you don't, you're probably going to lose it all. But yeah, glad it worked out. Congrats to you. And good luck. Do some comments real quick. No data points other than unemployment on Friday. See how people continue to digest Fed minutes. You asked me today. I think we go up, not bigly. Yeah, so tomorrow, how's it going to go? Green or red? Hopefully green. Hopefully green. The unemployment data. I think the unemployment data came out for May recently. And I think the job market is not as strong as it was in April, but it's still a lot of job openings. So there's a lot of unemployment, but there's a lot of job openings too. Just no one wants to work. You repost other two links? All right, got you, dude. Pattern day trading, you can't lose money. You lose money the next 90 days since you can't trade. Well, he finished up 1,300 bucks, so yeah, that's actually a good thing. He probably should not trade because he just got lucky there. All right, this one is by GG is Love. When you buy oil at the top. Let's see here. So here we got 192 calls, Exxon 125 strike. Oh my god. Expiring October 21st. So this was a 13K YOLO. And right now he's down over 8K. 65%. Yep, so I think this guy, he bought this like right after the Russia thing happened. When the initial shock happened. And yeah, he literally bought the top. And now it's pulling back. So yeah, buy high, sell low. That's the motto, right? So we still got a couple months to go. 3 months to go. Almost 4. So there is a chance. But honestly, it's not looking too good at the moment. So maybe consider selling. I think you should sell. But we'll see how it goes. I'd sell. I know it sucks, but still 4,600 in value. A lot of money. And good chance you lose it all if you don't sell. So yeah, terrible timing. I actually do like the play. I don't like the timing, but I do like the strike. I like the expiration. Just very badly timed. And yeah, at this point, you should probably cut your losses before you lose everything. So, GG is Love. Thanks for hosting. Sorry for your loss. Not a terrible play. Just very badly timed. That's how it goes sometimes. And yeah, I think the best play at this point is hit the sell button. Cut your losses. But no matter what happens, please post updates. Good luck to you. What's this? Recession confirmed. Make money from home day trading. I've never seen a sign like this. I've seen the real estate signs. You know, sell your house or sell your car or whatever. I've never seen a sign like this. Day trading, make money. Would you trust this? If you saw this, would you call this number? Hell no. All right, give me a second here. Let me pull up the, we got a couple more. Damn, lower roller has a lot of stuff for us today. So we're going pretty long here today. I said maybe hour and a half. We're going, I said hour and a half to 2 hours. We're going 2.5 hours today. One of the longer shows in a while. All right. So let's do these other YOLOs, and then we'll finish up with the articles. I just remembered it was Voyager that told their investors that they won't get their money back. Yeah, we just covered Voyager today. So that's very unfortunate. Yeah, they declared bankruptcy, so major go. But hopefully they can write it off on their taxes, because we also covered that. Hopefully they get some tax refunds for, losing all this money to Ponzi schemes. Very unfortunate. Called the number? Hell no, you called the number. Timing is everything in options. You can turn an out of the money call into deep in the money. Yeah. Timing is very important. Strike, everything is important. Strike is important. Expiration important. There's just so many things that has to go your way for it to work out. It's kind of like, options are kind of like parlays in sports betting, You just need a lot of things to go right for you. And if it works, it works, You get paid out pretty heavily. But if not, it goes really bad. You lose everything. You should call the number day trading. Maybe I'll Google it, but I ain't calling that number. Alright, what is this? Buying calls is fun. Up 2,000%. Wow. Nice. That's not typical. But yes, this is possible. But not typical. So don't think this is realistic, guys. But 2,000% return. Nice. Took AMD calls to the moon-ish this morning. Panic sold and left 2,600 on the table just to get pooped on by Bezos. But F it. I'm living on Mars or eating Mars candy forever. No helmet needed. It just slows down my speed of the red slide of L's. All right. So how much money did he make? He lost $2,000. And then he panic sold and lost. So, pretty unfortunate. So is he still in this or not? I think it's over. I don't know. So he lost money. That sucks. Not too bad, though. Unlike other autists here, I sold my Google profits for 130%, 130K gain. Yeah. Gotta hit the sell button. So, 2,300 and 2,400 strikes. Yeah. So we saw another guy play Google. Yeah, gotta hit the sell button. So, very well done. Fat tendies. Yeah, it's pretty much the same place as the other guy, except he sold, which I think the other guy should sell. Amazon, please drop a few bucks so I can GTFO this position. Amazon put. All right, so, wow. Interesting. So almost a 58K YOLO, and he's down 6K now. 11%. I don't know, dude. You're playing with fire here. Because if it goes up, you're pretty screwed. What is this even? December 16th. 110 put. That's actually not that bad. But honestly, it's not looking good. It looks pretty bullish. I'm not going to lie. So you can diamond hand it. You still got a lot of time to go. But yeah, I would try to break even. Does it say what the break even is? It doesn't even say. So yeah, you can hold this for a little longer and try to get this back at break even. But longer term, in the next 5 months, this does not look good for this guy. Looks pretty bullish. So I would look to exit pretty soon. I put a stop loss on this, maybe 20% or something. If it hits, get out. And I'll try to exit as soon as possible for break even. This is a pretty tough position here. I don't like the play. And you want to hold it to try to get out, but if you hold it, you can lose your money too. So tough position. So the way I go about this is, first of all, don't do this in the first place, guys. But if you're in a position like this, I'd probably set a stop loss and a sell at break even. So a big yellow here. Good luck to this guy. Hope it works out. Your articles next? Sure, dude. This is a long show today. I don't think too many people here left. Alright, so we'll finish up with these 3 articles here. Let me check YouTube real quick. I think most people dipped. Going a little long here today. We're still at 7 people. Alright, so appreciate everyone who's still here. I thought everyone was gone. So everyone's just lurking. That's cool. Appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. And yeah, we'll just finish up here with these last 3 articles, and we'll get out of here. And if you guys have anything else, questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything you want me to look at, put it in the chat right now. We'll get to that, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, going really long today. 2.5 hours. Longest show in a while here. Why is this still loading? Come on, hurry up. Alright, whatever. Why is this taking so long? Because there's so many ads, that's why. I hate opening Yahoo articles, because there's ads and videos everywhere. Baker Mayfield traded to Carolina Panthers for a 5th round 2024 pick. Yeah, pretty bad trade if you ask me. Browns got schemed. I don't know why they do this. They could have got better. He was literally the 1st overall pick, and he gets traded for a 5th round pick. Are you kidding me? First overall pick to 5th rounder. Wow. Terrible trade. Terrible trade. Browns got fleeced here for sure. All right. What's next? McConnell believes labor shortage will end when people run out of stimulus money. It's been a while since we got our stimulus money. I think it ran out already. Kentucky senator somehow assumes that American citizens have held on to economic payment money for 3 years. Yeah, I don't know what he's smoking. I think people already ran out of the stimulus money. Just people don't want to work. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this guy. Look at his face. Why does he always have this face? He has his lips like that. Always got the frown face on. All right. All right. Well, this one I have ad blocker, so I'm not gonna disable ad blocker. But yeah, I guess it's Orioles and the Mets. I thought it was just the Mets. I would not bet against Amazon. Yeah, me either. That's pretty risky play there. Hope he can escape for break even, but that's certainly not going in the money. Sam Darnold, same class Baker. Did Sam Darnold number 2 pick? No, Saquon Barkley was number 2 pick. Which was, I mean, he is a good player, but you can't really be spending, you can't draft running backs that high in this day and age. You know, they just don't last long. The guy's already in the decline. So, yeah, all of them. Mayfield, Barkley, Darnold. Darnold was number 3. Not living up to the expectations. Josh Allen was like number 9, right? Something like that. So, and why didn't the Jets pick Josh Allen? Why didn't the Giants pick Josh Allen? Why didn't the Browns pick Josh Allen, right? So, yeah, pretty big disappointment there. If they got rich on Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, this is why people are not working. Yeah, maybe they did, and then they lost it all, so now they got to work again. But all right, guys, so that is the show for today. So, yeah, that was a pretty long show. Pretty long show. 2.5 hours. Way longer than usual. And that's because we had quite a bit to cover. And a lot of chatting here today. A lot of chatting. Was not expecting so much chatting. But yeah, great show today. Always a pleasure to kick it with you guys and chill. Hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed. Oh, Finno's here. Yeah, anything else, guys? Questions, comments, concerns, charts, put it in the chat right now. We'll get to that, and then we'll get out of here. So shout out to you, Finno. What's up, what's up, what's up? Let's look at Upstart real quick. I did talk about it a couple of times in the past. Did a few videos about it. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. And if you're on your way out, please smash the like button. Upstart. Yeah, looks really bullish. Looks really bullish long term. Double gap down. Big cup and handle. RSI's at 41 right now. Yeah, so this is pretty bad. 400 down to 25. But, you know, longer term, this should come back up to 300, 306 to fill this gap here. So, yeah, this is a long-term buy and hold. Not a short squeeze or anything like that. Long-term buy and hold. Looks really bullish. Based on the charts. Not financial advice. Alright, guys. So, appreciate all you guys. Great show today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Going a little overtime here today, but that's always cool. Anything else? Anything else? Put in chat right now. Otherwise, we out of here. All right, going once. Going twice. Amazon and Upstart all day long term. Yeah, I like Amazon a lot long term. Upstart, I don't know too much about the company like that. Didn't do my DD, but based on chart, it looks really bullish. So, yeah, good luck to you, dude. All right, I think that's it. Let's get out of here, guys. So, catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Let me adjust this real quick. I can't even see. It's too dark. All right, there we go. All right, let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. Snap has a gap around the $20-ish range, but I don't know if what. It'll fill eventually, probably. But we'll see how that Snap Plus thing goes. Yeah, Snap's a meme stock, so be careful, dude. But eventually this should fill. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Alright, catch you guys on Discord. Later.